Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is the legend here on 107.9 FM. I am joined by a couple of very important members of Buzzflix. Now, in case you haven't heard of them, they are a company where they find students, local talent, and they give them jobs, which is great. And we are so fortunate here in Windsor because they are shooting 4 feature-length films here. This is exciting. There was just a docu-series that just wrapped up, I believe, all about the area, which is awesome because we love to highlight Windsor-Essex in general. And then we're getting 3 other films here from them. So this is great. And by the sounds of it, they're having a great time so far making everything. I have with me on the line the line producer and production manager, Jack O'Keefe, and the director, Jayde Sabota. How you both doing today?
Hi, we're doing great. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. Yes, I'm doing fantastic, and I'm so excited for these films. I couldn't believe it when I was looking into your company. I could not believe that this was going on here, and I'm so excited that it is, and I'm so happy that you're having a great time so far. Whoever would like to start off. What's it been like working in the Windsor-Essex region so far?
I mean, it's been great. Our crew's been having a great time. A lot of them are coming down here for the first time and staying for the whole summer. So they've been having a lot of fun. They've been finding some great places to kind of hang out outside of working hours. But we've really been welcomed into the community. We've met some really great people. We've made great connections who've been able to get us amazing locations to film at and help us out in a variety of ways. So we've really felt welcomed, and Windsor's proven to be a spectacular place for film productions, especially for ourselves.
Warms my heart to hear that. I'm glad everybody has been so kind. I love this area. I'm not trying to sound biased or anything. I love it. Now, whoever would like to answer this one, have you been inspired by our scenery and landscape? Has that kind of inspired you to maybe change something that you had an idea for in a film, or thought of something new because of the area and adding it into one of the films?
Yeah, so I'll be directing the next film that's coming up. So that'll be the 3rd out of our 4 this summer. And so I wrote my script way back, starting in January, and finished it in March. So since then, there's been a lot of time to let it, sit and think about things. And I just assistant directed the first one. So I was able to really shadow the director and the set and everything we were shooting. And we had some amazing locations. We shot on the boardwalk, where you could see the Detroit skyline. We shot in beautiful parks, some beautiful houses and properties too. Everything local is so pretty. So it's definitely made me think I definitely want more exterior locations in my script. A lot of mine are inside buildings right now. So I think just utilizing like the nature and the riverfront and everything would be really awesome.
Jack, hearing Jayde talk about how great it is here, how beautiful it is. What was it like scouting out locations in this area?
I mean, we had a great outline of what we wanted to use. We had started the scripts pretty early, like Jayde said. And so what we really had was a list of things we wanted to get. And the number one thing was a good school. The series is called Walkerville. Keen listeners might notice that there's a school called Walkerville in Windsor. So it wasn't originally named that. We didn't have a title for the series, but we knew these stories were going to take place at schools and center in a high school. So we wanted to find a really great high school. That was our number one priority, and we've been lucky enough to be able to film at Walkerville School, which is one of the older schools in Windsor, but it's beautiful old architecture, not like you see in a lot of schools anymore. So you've gotten really lucky being able to film there because it looks spectacular on camera. And then scouting other locations, it was really, working with our great locations team and finding places that our director liked, that worked logistically with us and looked good on camera. And, there's a lot of old builds and a lot of nature, like Jayde said, so we've had a lot of luck here.
Oh, that's great. It is very historic in certain parts of Windsor and all over Windsor-Essex County, and Walkerville is a great location. Historic, great old buildings, great spot, really, to film there. Now, for the listeners out there who may not know, what are the 3 other films that you're working on?
Yeah, so we've completed our shoot for Superstar. We are now working on Be a Boss. The next one coming up that I'll be directing is called Just the Facts. And then the final film is called Offline. So they all kind of live in the same realm and universe as Walkerville Collegiate. So we're utilizing the same high school throughout. So it's going to be really fun because we're even able to, use the same characters within the 4 movies. So it's all really interconnected, but each story is super unique and really sticks out from one another. So it's just a really awesome balance of being, interconnected and in this, fantasy Windsor world, and then also being like super different and having variety.
I'm really excited for it. Local to us, this is something that everybody should be watching.
Yeah, totally. And something I'll add on to what Jayde said is that these are like Windsor proud stories. I think there's a lot of film productions that could come to Windsor. They could use the Detroit skyline and make it take place in any city in America. These are stories about Windsor. We're openly calling it Walkerville, and so we want to celebrate the city and the history there, the community that's supported us so far. And so there's a lot for Windsor locals. You're going to notice a lot of places that you frequent, a lot of places that you drive by in these series. So it's really a Windsor proud story.
And we have so much opportunity for background actors, and we're trying as much as possible to source locally for that. So we've had a lot of students from the Clairville Theater come and act as background for us. We had, a prom scene, some sports games and stuff. So we always need people filling that out. So it's really cool to see the community even joining in and actually being in the movie, which is really, really special.
That was something that I was going to ask you. Did you find there you got a lot of requests for backups and extras this year, being that it's so local?
Yeah, for our first one especially, there was a way better turnout than I think any of us expected. I think for one of our days, we had like around 40 people for one of our sports games. So that was an awesome turnout. Such a wide range of ages too. It's really, really nice to see people get so excited about it. And it's a really cool experience for them because they get to see all the behind the scenes and they get to ask questions. And, that's what our set is. It's supposed to be a bit more open than the typical set that you see, especially because all of us are still learning as fresh graduates or still current students. So it's just a super supportive, positive environment to be a part of.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And, I'm sure all the listeners out there have the same question I do. Like, where can we watch this as soon as it's all wrapped up? Where can we find these?
Yeah, well, they're going to be all 4 episodes are premiering on Hollywood Suite in January. It's the cable channel in Canada. They also have a streaming service, so check out Hollywood Suite. We're posting a lot of content on YouTube as well. This is behind-the-scenes footage. It's our docu-series. So anyone who's interested in seeing the day-to-day going-ons on set, check out our Buzzflix YouTube channel. We post pretty much daily videos on there where it's highlighting what's going on behind the scenes. We have 80 students here working in Windsor. It's highlighting every department, what they're doing, and for students that are interested or want to make a movie, Buzzflix is a great opportunity, especially if you're in Windsor. So it's a great way to see what people are doing.
And you'll get paid to do that, which is really, really cool. That's a really rare thing is, being able to be an active student, but have a secure job where you still get to learn. So that's been a highlight for me, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. That is huge. That is absolutely huge, and it's great what you do at Buzzflix. And as you mentioned, the YouTube channel. If anybody else wants to follow along the journey on social media, it's Buzzflix. That's FLIX_CA on Instagram. If you're interested in even the casting, that's Buzzflix. Same thing, FLIXBG casting on Instagram as well. Do you have a Facebook page?
We do. I believe it's all Buzzflix_CA. We've tried to make our tag or handle the same on all platforms. So you can check us there on TikTok, on any major social media platforms. We're there, and we're trying to focus as much as possible on social media throughout our journey. That's something we really want to do. We want to integrate that within the filmmaking experience and process. So there's some really great stuff to check out there.
Wonderful. I'm glad you've had such great support and so... you feel so welcomed here in our community. Just a quick shout out to obviously Vortex Media for supporting you. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait until these are out in January. This is going to be so exciting. Jack and Jayde, this has been incredible. Once again, I'll list everything that you do. Line producer and production manager, Jack O'Keefe, and the director, Jayde Sabota. Thank you for choosing our area, and I am really looking forward to these.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time today and for wanting to hear about everything going on. We really, really appreciate it. And we're so excited for everything that's to come in these next 2 months.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. This has been great, and have a great rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you.